Okay, some of you have wondered how we're doing with our warehouse clean out. And try not to laugh here because we've actually been spending a lot of time and done a lot of work here. And we have donated probably about 3 truckloads full of decent stuff to Salvation Army, veterans, different nonprofit agencies. I don't know if you can see this or not, but that's actually an LL Bean, that blue blanket, LL Bean wool blanket. And of course, once I had it spread out, I did see a few moth holes in it. Somebody will still want it though, I think. Another quilt that someone has done, probably I'm going to say 60s. It's not a full-size quilt, it's more like a lap, or maybe one that you can wrap children, babies up in, keep them from getting chilly. But let me show you what we have done besides work this pile down. And if you remember, these piles were pretty darn, okay, so they're still pretty darn high. They were really, really high. But we've brought in some shelves from the warehouse that we're clearing out. And we have a good start on those. We're putting all of the music, the not just the LPs, but the 45s and the DVDs, CDs down here. And as you see, we still have quite a bit to go. This shelf is going to be used as a bookshelf. And we have a different place, I'll show you in a second. We have a different place for the children's books, but we still have a few of the children's books. Now, this top shelf will be nothing but cookbooks. Down here at this end, for right now, we've got some informational books and instructional, like well, The Real Life, which is a fishing book by Jimmy Houston. Well, you can see antiques guides. Let you read some of these. Somerset Maugham of Human Bondage. Some of these are classics. This one is 12 books. It's a set. Golden Book of History of the United States. Like I said, we have a lot of classics. We have some old school books that will be going into one area. These are mostly fiction, and they're paperback, but we have some here that I haven't sorted yet. Several magazines, lots of magazines. These shelves I'm using for sorting. More books, as you can see. I will be putting glassware, sorting glassware and some dishware, the sets, on some of these shelves. I'm going to squeeze by here. We're finding some things that are pretty darn awesome, I think. Take a look at this. This is actually a set of lights. And it's huge and it's heavy. I haven't tested them yet, but I'm sure they work. But it is a pair. They're shaped like leaves. And I believe these came from an Indian doctor's house. Indian meaning East Indian. But as you can see, some of these shelves are still pretty jumbled, but I have started organizing a lot of these into like glassware and that type of thing. And this, of course, totally needs to be organized, as does this area back here. Here, if you're wondering where all those boxes out front came from, my thought here was just to get the stuff out of the boxes onto the shelves so at least we can see what we have. And in the meantime, we are trying to sort somewhat. These are canisters. There's a large canister like these somewhere. Here's the lid. I know I saw it the other day. My thought here was to put some of the Asian items together. Striped glasses are variation, of course. Just kidding. I just put them there to get them out of a box where they wouldn't get broken. Salad shooter. And I know that a lot of people like to part things like that out, but when you've got as much stuff as we do, guess what? I'm not going to part out things and put them online. I'm going to put as much as I possibly can in the shops, mark them low enough that they will sell hopefully immediately. You getting an idea? If you see anything here, by the way, that you are interested in or you think that you can't live without, please let me know. And I'll give you a price that's good enough that you'll know that you definitely can't live without it. Seriously. Yes, that is little Lulu. This owl, I just noticed today when I was looking at it, is supposed to be a wind-up. This was hidden in one of the boxes. Needs some work, but it is, as you can see, handmade. Someone took a lot of time with this. And that will go into one of the shops. See what I mean about not knowing what's in these boxes? This is a mix. It's got, let's see, what is this? I don't know if this is a picture frame or if it's, I guess it's a picture frame maybe. No, it could be a scrapbook. And with it, some glassware. I see a lamp down there. See, there's a little bit of everything. And as I said earlier, I admitted it, we have a lot of crap. But we also have some nice things, some good stuff. I can't remember if I showed you this Capodimonte vase or not. But it is very large, and believe it or not, it's perfect. All these petals are in perfect shape. Fishing poles and more fishing poles with reels. Yeah, there are some reels in there. Now, a lot of these suitcases actually are filled up with things. This is the back of, I believe it's a dresser. This is the back of a chest of drawers. Needs to be worked on. I've got some fabrics in here that I will be taking home and laundering. And look at this. This is so sad. Now, we did not do this, but somebody, when we received this, had crumpled up this wedding gown. Look at all the beadwork. I haven't even taken it out of the bag because it's going to get donated. And I don't know what they'll do to donate it. There used to be some people around here who would take old wedding gowns and turn them into burial gowns for babies. But evidently they're not doing that anymore. My husband was asking me today what is in this backpack. Well, we haven't looked in it, but I can assure you that whatever the soldier needed for bivouac duty is probably in here, which means there's a rain jacket, sleeping bag, I don't know, maybe some pots and pans? I don't know. More glassware. Now this is mismatched glassware. The thing about cleaning out lockers and estates is that when you have more than one person cleaning them out, look at this lamp, by the way. Okay, here's the bottom of the lamp. It's a large wall lamp. I think it's beautiful. We've got some walking sticks back here. I think I just put you on your head, I'm sorry. Some more glassware. We're finding an awful lot of stereos back here. And here's a box that I started putting together for one of the shops. These items, they're in this box, will be going to the Village Antiques in Elizabethton. These are all movies. All of them movies. You won't believe all the movies. See this, yeah, at the bottom of this box here, I just had a few glass items on the top. It's actually filled with movies, DVDs. This, more movies. Back here again. All of these DVDs. Down here. All of these. This big tote is DVDs. I would make someone a great deal on DVDs. These, oops, there goes my finger again. These books, I know, are desirable books. This one Oh, see, on the bottom, National Geographic Atlas of the World, 6th edition. Like I said, we've got just a lot of stuff. Haven't even started on my husband's area. Yes, this is his area back here. It was supposed to be a place for his tools. And let me show you what we've got outside that we've gone through and that he's going through. Most of this is donate. More glassware. Yes, we have booze. We did try to sell some, or we sold some to a lady, and she let us know that a lot of it had spoiled. So we're going to have to repay her for what she bought. And there you go. We did have, oh, we've got so many lamps, and that's one reason that we wanted to bring in some shelves with solid tops so that we could put some lamps on top of these shelves and keep them safe. We've got a lot of them over at the warehouse that we're going to be emptying, or that we are emptying. So if you need any lamps, oh my gosh, please let me know. And I know this is a mess. I know it's probably difficult for a lot of you to see. I'm being as honest and transparent as I possibly can about what we've been doing. And remember that a lot of this stuff actually came to us filthy and broken, because that's what you get when you clean out lockers, especially, and sometimes when you clean out estates, houses where someone has passed and the family doesn't know what to do with the items. So please, if you like this type of video and you want to continue to see what little progress we've made, this is our, I believe, our 5th day here, by the way. And by day, I mean over 8 hours each that we've been putting in. So we have been working. But if you enjoy this type of video and want to continue seeing our progress, please give me a like, which means that you do enjoy this type of video and you want to see more, specifically from this channel. Give me a comment or 2 or 3, or even just leave an emoji. Those really help the channel as well as myself. And please subscribe. I love all of you, and I love seeing new subscribers. So thanks again for coming along with me on this. If you want to ever jump in and give us a help, you're welcome to. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for bearing with me on this little trip, or this journey, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, God bless you. Have a blessed life and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.